Can you believe that these are the people being nominated to run our court systems? Julie Rebecca Rubin was grilled by Senator Blackburn on voter ID laws, where Rubin claimed on a radio show that requiring voter ID was highly suspicious. Does she know that you have to show an ID to use a bank, to go on an airplane, or even to drive a car? What kind of person wants to take away the highest form of integrity and protection that we have for our voting systems? Obviously, it's the kind of person who knows they would only be able to win if cheating were legal. Check this out.
Ms. Rubin, Judge Rubin, let me come to you. Voter ID laws. In Tennessee, we have a voter ID law, and we have worked hard and have been successful as being a state that at the state and local level, we've reformed elections, we've cleaned voter rolls, we've required ID to vote, we've restored accountability, but you've expressed opposition to voter IDs and said that you were, and I'm quoting you, highly suspicious of the motivations behind those laws. So what did you mean? Give me just a couple of seconds on that.
Thank you very much, Senator Blackburn. I have served for almost a decade as a circuit court trial judge in Baltimore City. And in that capacity, my North Star is what are the facts, what is the evidence, and what is the law that I apply to the case. I appreciate the question that you've asked. It does pertain to my participation on public radio to provide discourse on matters of legal public interest approximately a decade ago, in some instances longer than that. Any discussion that I may have participated in on that program was in my capacity as a private citizen and as a private lawyer.
No, I didn't ask you about that. I have all of that information and where it came from. I'm asking you specifically, what did you mean by using the term that voter ID laws were highly suspicious? And you're going to be working in a courthouse. And a courthouse requires an ID to enter that courthouse. So now, are you going to be highly suspicious of having to show that ID? When I go to my grandchildren's school, I have to show an ID. Are you highly suspicious of schools that require visitors to show an ID? If you want to go over on the House side and go see Speaker Pelosi, or you want to go in the Capitol, you've got to show an ID. Are you highly suspicious of those?
Thank you, Senator. I have not had a matter that's come before me involving the sort of facts that you've explained here.
Okay, I'm out of time, so I would like a written response of your definition of the term highly suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, Senator.